Live from Haynes Prim Pavilion at Menlo School on February 4th, Menlo School Knights are preparing for the first of two important league games to conclude their season. They're meeting Aragon tonight, who they lead by one game. Aragon is tied for second place with Woodside, and Menlo's looking to go for an undefeated season in league play as they head for the CCS playoffs. There's only 1 minute till game time, and we'll be tipping off real soon. Menlo player introductions coming up right now. Drew Ferrando at guard tonight. Menlo's overall record is 21-2, the league record 8-0. Matt Halpern starting forward. Matt's a 6'1" senior. Co-captain, 6'7" junior center Eric Reveneau. Eric's among the top scorers on the peninsula and certainly in the league this year. Brian Protiva also at forward. Brian's really been picking up the slack when teams have been putting extra coverage on Reveneau and John Pay. There's John. John, earlier, just before the game today, was receiving his award from the San Francisco Examiner for 1982 Peninsula Player of the Year. Reveneau to tip off. For Aragon, it's going to be Donald Nelson to 6'3". At 6'3", Pay picks up the opening tip-off and hands it to Ferrando. Aragon's just one game behind Menlo, had their only loss being an upset loss to Burlingame. Aragon defeated Woodside, and without that loss to Burlingame, this game here would be for first place. As it is, Aragon can't do more than get a tie for first place by winning this. Halpern on the left side, down low to Ferrando. This is Pay on the right side. Quick passing. Halpern's got it underneath, loses control. He's got to bring it back out. He's holding it in the corner, looking for a man. He's running out of time. Lobs it to Pay. Inside pass to Ferrando, and it's knocked away by number 5, Juan Pereira. Menlo won earlier this week over Sequoia, the last place team in the league, but Coach Al Klein was very disappointed with the game, saying after the game that if Menlo played the same way, they'd get wiped out by Aragon by 20 or 30 points. Now he gets inside to Reveneau for the first time. Reveneau spins and lays it in from the left side. Aragon inbounds. Took Menlo one minute of possession before they put in that first basket and put up their first shot, as a matter of fact. Reveneau laying it in. This is Michael Camel, the leading scorer for Aragon. Pereira, and from the right side, that's Camel, and he cans it. About a 16, 17-foot jumper from the right side for Camel. And it's 2-2. Pay brings the ball up court.
Oh, it just started.
Ferrando holding it on top. Ferrando gives to Protiva, right back to Ferrando. A lob pass for Protiva, backdoor. He tries to lay it up from left side, and it's blocked off the backboard. Pay gets the rebound, and it's knocked out of bounds off an Aragon player. Inbounds pass to Pay. Pay dishes to Halpern. Halpern scoops up the loose ball, gives it back to Pay. Pay's double teamed, puts it on top to Ferrando. Ferrando's got room. Reveneau occupying the low post. Now Halpern joins him, both on the low post, trying to set a screen for John Pay. They get him in the corner, but he can't get free. Puts one up anyway, and off the glass. Nice turnaround shot by John Pay. The screen wasn't too effective in keeping the men off John, but John just drove towards the key and went up and put it off the glass. It's 4-2. From the left baseline, that's Sal Janilla. Janilla puts one in, and it's 4-all. 5:18 left in the first quarter. Menlo's been taking a lot longer to get their baskets than Aragon has theirs. This is Pay. Pay bounce pass, misses Reveno. Reveno couldn't get down for it. Janilla inbounds to Pereira. 5'8" junior, only junior starter for Aragon. Menlo has two junior starters, Ferrando and Reveno. Nelson to Janilla. He's got Pereira on top. Menlo in a 2-3. This is Pereira trying to drive into the lane. Clutches and throws one up, and it's an air ball, and now there's a foul underneath, and it's going to go against Aragon. Yavius called for the foul. It's probably Javius, actually. Ferrando asking Coach Al Klein for a play, gets it, brings the ball to the left side. Lob pass for Reveno is broken up. A nice effort by Donald Nelson, but he couldn't keep it in bounds. Protiva to inbound, looking for a man. He's got Reveno free in the left baseline from 6 feet. It's off the glass, no good. Breakaway pass, this is Camel. Camel loses the ball, holds it, and has to wait for everyone to catch up. They had a 3-on-1, or a 2-on-2. But Camel lost the ball. Now Pereira gives to Camel, and the pass is intercepted by Pay, and he's fouled from behind by Nelson, by Javius, and Javius picks up his second quick foul. Ferrando on the drive. Pay and Reveno both at the free throw line. Pay breaks away and takes the ball. Tries to drive the lane, can't find an opening. Ferrando on the right side angle, puts it on the floor. Reveno at the high post, no one's down below. Now Halpern has room, he takes the loose pass, can't get inside, dishes it back out. Ferrando had Halpern open underneath, but the pass was deflected. Otherwise, Halpern would have had an easy layup. Now Ferrando gets down low. They're trying to open it up underneath for the guards and forwards, and on the rebound by Pay, a Ferrando shot is put in, so it's 6-4. Reveno is setting up on a high post about 15 feet out at the free throw line, and everyone else is trying to get underneath right now. And the ball's on top. This is Janilla, tries to drive the lane, and he travels. Menlo's going to get it back and have a chance to stretch the lead to 4. Menlo calls timeout after bringing it across half court. There's 2:45 left in the first quarter, and it's Menlo 6, Aragon 4. Halpern inbound, has Pay on the high post to Reveno. Reveno dishes back to Pay, trying to get by the left side, loses the ball, picks it up again. Now Reveno's wrestling, trying to get in low, and he's fouled by Don Nelson. Nelson picks up his first personal. 3 team fouls now on Aragon. Protiva lob pass, and it's into the back court. Halpern retrieves it, and it's going to be not a backcourt violation, a 5-second call on Protiva on the inbounds. Very late call. Aragon takes over in the backcourt, and this is Pereira. Aragon spreads the defense now. Menlo's in a 1-2-2. And Pay makes a steal, no foul called. He picks up the loose ball, and a wild bounce pass taken away. It's a 4-on-2. Pereira takes it from the free throw line. It's off the back room, no good, and Pereira gets his own rebound. He's being chased by Protiva. Now he goes to Nelson. Nelson's on the right line, puts it up from 10, no good. Rebound, Halpern. Halpern dishes to Pay. Now the pace is picking up. It's a 3-on-3. Pay pulls up, dishes to Halpern. Halpern lays it off. No good, and there's a foul on the rebound on Reveno. Suddenly, the action is picked up considerably. Pereira to bring it up court now. Inside of 2 minutes left in the first quarter. It's still 6-4 Menlo. Tough defense so far in this game. This is Camel driving the lane, putting up a left-hand hook, no good. Reveno takes down the rebound. His first of the night. This is Ferrando putting it up. It's rejected. Pay picks up the rebound off the glass. His layup is rejected. Camel picks it up. It's knocked away by Protiva. They're on the floor, and there's a foul on Protiva as he's on Camel's back. Great defensive sequence over the last 2 minutes. Still 6-4 for Menlo. Menlo had 2 shots rejected there. Bob Jerkovich is in the game now for Aragon. And Protiva overplays but can't make the steal. Now it's just down low to Janilla, and his layup is in and out, and rebound for Javius, and he puts it in. Ferrando on the right side. Protiva on top. This is Halpern on the left. Now it's Pay. Protiva, Halpern in the corner. Works it inside for Protiva. Pumps once, puts up a turnaround. No good, short off the iron. Rebound by Nelson. Nelson, long pass up to Javius. Pay intercepts and dishes the ball back to Ferrando. Great peripheral vision by John Pay. Finding Ferrando in the back court. Is still 6-6. 15 seconds now left in the quarter. Looking for Pay, lob pass inside. Pay's man falls down. Pay lays it up, and he's called for the charge. He drove to the basket on the right baseline. Javius had position. 9 seconds remain in the quarter. Pereira puts a move on Ferrando, goes to the basket, and time runs out in the quarter before he can put the shot up. So at the end of 8 minutes of play, tough defensive match is 6-all. Menlo scoring after 1 quarter. Pay's got 4, Revno has 2, that's it. Pay has 2 rebounds, Revno 1. Rebound count is very unofficial. This is Pereira. He's been handling the ball for Aragon most of the game. This is Javius. Javius tries to drive past Protiva. Can't do it. Finds Jerkovich on top. Jerkovich flailing the ball around, and now there's a foul underneath. Second personal foul on Brian Protiva underneath, and 4 on Menlo. Aragon had 3 team fouls before Menlo had any, but now Menlo has 4, and Aragon hasn't picked up any. And a real brick is thrown up by Javius. Rebound picked up by Ferrando. Long down court pass to Protiva. He's fouled from behind. A foolish foul by Pereira. His shot goes down. He'll go to the line. Protiva at the line trying to give Menlo a 3-point lead. And it's in and out. Rebound for 54, Daryl Garner. Pereira drives the lane again. Is double teamed. Supple's in the game for Halpern. Janilla gives to Pereira, and again there's a foul underneath, and this time it's called on Daryl Garner, who just entered the game and is going to go down to the other end. It's the 5th team foul on Aragon, so Protiva will go to the line. Apparently Menlo's had 5 also, because the bonus sign for Aragon is lit up. Protiva cans the first one. It's 9-6. For Aragon, Garner and Jerkovich are in for Camel and Nelson. Protiva's second one is off the right rim, no good. Rebound for Garner, and he steps on the line, but there's no call. He definitely stepped on the line. It looked at front like from here. Pereira holding the ball on top now. This is Javius. Pereira at the top of the key. Dribbles once to his right. Jerkovich pumps on the right side. He's guarded by Supple. Pereira drives to the left, and he walks. Mike Camel back into the game now for Aragon. Pereira exits. 6:40 left in the first half. Supple holds it on the right side. Menlo has a 9-6 lead. Down low to Revno. Revno spins and puts it in off the glass. 2 identical baskets now for Eric Revno. He's gotten the ball down low on the left side, spun to his right, and laid it in off the glass. 11-6, a 5-point lead for Menlo. They've scored the first 5 points of the second quarter now. Camel on top has become the point guard. Supple meets the ball, waves at Jerkovich. Jerkovich tries to dribble left. The bounce pass to Camel. Danilo tries to put it up and is stolen cleanly by Pei. Pei's got a 2-on-1. Drives to the hoop all the way, right-hand layup over Campbell, and Campbell's called for the foul as Pei goes to the basket and misses. Pei has 4 points on the night, and his first free throw is short. Didn't get much rotation with his underhand free throw style. Trying to make it a 6-point lead now. 6 minutes exactly left in the first half. And this time, John puts one home. 5 points in the game for John. This time it's Jerkovic holding the ball on top. Camel guarded by Ferrando. Down low, it's batted away by Pei, but Camel gets it back, puts it up from 12 feet. It's off the right iron, no good. Rebounds loose. Revno finally picks it up, outlet pass to Protiva. He's got Pei on his left, bounce pass, and John puts it up, and he's fouled, and it falls in. John Pei, 7 points. Great breakaway pass by Brian Protiva, and Menlo goes on top by 8. Pei going to the line. He's 1 of 2 from the line so far tonight. He's got 7 points. Make it 8. Menlo goes on top 15-6. They've got 9 points in the second quarter. Aragon's been shut out so far for 2.5 minutes. Menlo scored 6 in the first 8 minutes and has scored 9 in the last 2.5. Jerkovic goes behind the back, guarded by the always grinning Mike Supple. Pass underneath to Javius, and he's rejected by Revno, but Revno is called for the foul. Could have been Halpern. Halpern's back in the game now, and Protiva's left. Eddie Javius at the line, makes the first of 2. And the second one's good also, and it's 15-8. 5:19 left in the first half. Pei holding the ball on top, closely guarded by Jerkovic. Gives to Halpern, right back to Pei. Pei holding it, drives to the lane. He's got a shot from 13, and he swishes it. John Pei seems to have his touch night. 10 first half points, and we're only halfway through the second quarter. And again, there's a foul underneath, and it's called on Matt Halpern going to the line after the foul on the other end by Daryl Garner. And Halpern puts the first one home. It's 18-8. Menlo's built a 10-point bulge with a 12-2 run here in the first 3 minutes and 12 seconds of the second quarter. Halpern will try to make it 13-2, and he gets 2 free throws in a row. First 2 points of the night for Matt. Janila's met by Ferrando, and there's a loose ball, and it's off of Javius. Pressure by Halpern, but he never touched it. Menlo's defensive pressure tonight has just been fantastic. They've been pressuring Aragon into mistakes and made a number of steals, especially John Pei. 19-8 lead. Down low, pass is intercepted. Javius picks up the loose ball, but no, there's some miscommunication, and Supple takes it to the basket, laying it up left-handed with a cross-under layup. 21-8, a 13-point lead, and a 15-2 run for Menlo. Just great basketball played by Menlo in these first 4 minutes of the second quarter. Jerkovic puts up a left-hander off the glass, no good. Rebound, Revno. Pei brings it up, long pass down court, underneath to Halpern. Halpern puts it out to Ferrando. Ferrando pumps, goes to the baseline, puts one up, and it's good from 15. Six different scorers now for Menlo, playing the best basketball I've seen them play all year. Underneath, Javius puts one up. He's fouled as he goes up, and the basket goes down. Javius made 1 of 2 on the other end. Pei got the rebound. Menlo's brought it down court, and Pei tries to bounce pass one inside to Revno, and the foul is called on Eddie Javius. I believe that was Javius in the foul. If so, it was his 3rd personal foul. Revno puts up a free throw too hard off the back rim. Javius rebounds, Drives all the way to the hoop, lays one up right-handed, too hard off the rim. And Pay rebounds, but is called for a foul on the rebound. Pay wasn't called for a foul. They ruled a jump ball. Camel gets the ball and puts it up off the rim. No good, and John gets another rebound. Protiva holds the ball on the right side angle and lobs one for Pay, and Pay saves the backcourt and gives it to Halpern. Halpern gets away from his man, dishes underneath to Supple. Probably should have put up the shot. Supple's turnaround is no good off the right rim. Protiva gets it, puts it to Revno. Revno puts it up too hard from 12. Protiva gets the rebound, and Protiva's shot is in and out from 12 on the right baseline, and finally Aragon comes down with it. Halpern could have put up a shot, but seemed not to have the confidence as he was looking for an assist. Tried to get it down underneath the Supple, but Supple's turnaround jumper was almost an air ball. 23-10, 17-4 in the quarter. There's 2:16 left. Pereira holds it on top, drives past Supple into the lane, and dishes to Garner, and Garner can't lay it up. And Javius rebounds, but it's knocked away by Protiva. The ball's loose. There's no foul called until Garner travels, trying to pick up the loose ball. Under 2 minutes left in the first half. Protiva drives the lane past two men, dishes to Revno. Revno goes to the hoop. He's fouled, and he lays it in from the left side. The Knights certainly must be playing their best quarter of the season here in the second quarter of this game. Just completely outclassing second place Aragon thus far in a 20-4 outburst here in the second quarter with 1:47 left. Revno puts home the free throw for a three-point play, giving him 7 points for the night. This is Camo on the right baseline, back out to Pereira. Pereira's hounded by Supple, no foul called. Camo lob pass inside to Javius, and he lays it in. Revno overplayed and missed the interception, and the score is 26-12.
Hey, we're...
Pay on top. Just got Halpern underneath, can't get it to him. Now he bounce passes it to Matt. Matt holding left side angle, back to Pay. Pay's underneath, pumps once and is rejected, but they call the foul. Call the foul on Javius, and that'll certainly be Javius' third. For Eddie Javius, that was his fourth personal foul of the game. He's got one to go and more than half the game to be played. Pay at the line puts in the first free throw. Unofficially, that gives John 12 points for the first half. (28-12) lead as John makes both. 13 points for John. He's got 5 rebounds, a long down court pass. Camel gets it from Nelson. Revno steals. Pay spins on the outlet pass. He's guarded by Garner, dribbles past him, drives the lane behind the back pass to Protiva. Protiva's shot is no good from 10 feet. Protiva's chasing Camel from behind. Camel doesn't know he's there. Protiva makes the steal. Protiva's got 2 men down court. He doesn't see them yet. Long down court pass. Pay to Halpern, and Halpern lays it in. Just incredible basketball by Menlo. It's 30-12 with 30 seconds left in the half. It was tied 6-6 at the quarter, and Menlo's run off 24 points. And now Revno rejects Nelson trying to go to the basket. Janilla to inbound, he can't find anybody. Now he goes to Camel. Camel from 13 feet, it's too hard off the back iron. Rebound Halpern, and he's fouled as he falls to the floor. 16 seconds remain in the half. Halpern will be going to the line to try to stretch the lead to 20. Matt Halpern at the line for Menlo. 2 for 2 from the line so far. This one's too hard, but Revno goes for the rebound, and he's fouled by Nelson. Aragon has not been helping themselves tonight by making fouls. 1-and-1 situation, and first one is good by Revno. Eric's got 8 points now. Lead is 31-12. Revenue with the penalty shot is too hard off the back rim. Lane violation on Menlo, and Aragon will inbound from the side. Inbounds pass to Camel. It's deflected, and Pay almost saves it, but loses it out of bounds. 11 seconds remain in the half. Janil inbounds to Pereira. 8 seconds. Pereira drives the right side, and the pass is batted away, and there's 4 seconds left. And Aragon will have the ball again. Nelson to inbound. Revenue guarding on top. Camel with the turnaround is rejected by Protiva. Camel never had a chance on that one. 2 seconds remaining, and Aragon will have one more try. This is Pereira, and he'll never get the shot off. He does, but it's too late and no good. And at the end of the first half, after an incredible second quarter by Menlo, in which they outscored the Aragon Dons 25-6, the score reads Menlo Knights 31 and Aragon 12. Just about ready to open the second half here. Menlo holds a 19-point lead with 16 minutes remaining after an incredible display in the second quarter of offensive and defensive basketball. First half statistics show John Pay with 13 points and 5 rebounds, leading Menlo in both categories, and Pay has also been all over the floor on defense. Eric Revenue, 8 points, 4 rebounds. Matt Halpern, 4 points and 4 rebounds. Protiva and Ferrando and Supple each have 2. Revenue to tip against Daryl Garner. Javi is still on the bench with 4 personal fouls picked up in the first half. Revenue controls the tip. Halpern to Protiva. Protiva goes to the hoop and lays it in. Great pass by Matt Halpern. As soon as he got the ball, he knew where Protiva was and put it right to him. 4 points for Protiva. Halpern's picked up at least 2 assists tonight. Halpern called for the foul underneath, his first of the game. Inbound to Camel. Camel gives to Pereira. Pereira back to Camel, takes his eye off it, but gets it back. This is Nelson down low, being guarded by Halpern. Halpern all over, but Pereira takes the pass on top. Pereira guarded by Ferrando. Pereira drives to the right. In the lane, gives to Garner. Garner pumps once, doesn't go up, and it goes out to Pereira on top again. Menlo leads by 21. Camel to Nelson. Nelson holding the ball aloft and is batted away by Pay. Pay with another steal. It's Halpern to Ferrando. Ferrando drives to the basket, puts it up off the glass. No good. Rebound Halpern. His tip doesn't go. Ferrando gets it. Shot is rejected. And the loose tip is picked up by Camel. Camel's got a 2-on-1. Drives to the hoop. Puts up a 12-footer. Too hard. Camel's shooting touch is really off. Garner gets the rebound. There's a foul before the shot. And it's on. Couldn't pick up who it's on, but Garner will go to the line. Garner won't go to the line. This is Janilla. Janilla to Nelson on top to Camel. Camel to the baseline and is knocked away by Protiva. Again, Menlo's defense is incredible tonight. Protiva called for a ticky-tack foul on that steal. Protiva now has 3 personals. Camel, left side angle on top to Pereira. 6:40 remaining in the third quarter. Down low to Nelson. Nelson with the reverse layup underneath, and it's good. Nice pass by Pereira. Nelson got by Halpern and underneath Revenue. Pay brings the ball up court. Ferrando brings it across the half line. 33-14, 6:20 remaining in the third quarter. Protiva at the right side angle. Lob pass to Pay on the baseline. Protiva, Halpern on top. Halpern puts it up from the top of the key, and it's over the rim and off the backboard and good. Halpern from 18. Not often you see Matt put one up from outside. Maybe with a 19-point lead, he felt a little more confident about it. That's 6 points on the night for Matt Halpern. Now Halpern's challenging Nelson. Nelson puts it to the floor, puts it to Camel. Camel lays it in from the right side. 35-16. Pay with the left-hand dribble, guarded by Camel. Bounce pass to Reveno. Reveno looks inside, dribbles once. Pay back on top to Ferrando. Ferrando sets up play, goes to Protiva, left side angle. Protiva calls out some new kind of formation, and Aragon goes to a 2-3 zone. Menlo trying to bring him out of it. Looks like they might go into a stall, and they are. Protiva holding the ball, and no one's going to challenge him. Now it's Pereira going to him. Ferrando to Pay. Pay in the quarter. Pay drives and brings it back out. Ferrando in the corner. Menlo's got a 19-point lead. 4:50 remaining third quarter. Pay dribbling around. Puts it back out to Protiva. Protiva drives to the middle. Maybe a boring tactic, but Menlo executes it very well. Now Protiva drives to the line and is called for the charge as he tries to drive the baseline. Protiva picks up his 4th personal foul. Janilla inbounds. Supple is in for Protiva. Pereira holding it on top. Pace of the game hasn't slowed down much after a fairly hesitant first quarter, and Camel puts up an air ball. Really doesn't have a shooting touch tonight. Pereira puts up a bomb from the right side. Pay rebounds. 6 rebounds for John. Drives into the lane, hesitates, puts up a 12-footer off the glass, and good. John's got 15 points for the night. 37-16. Menlo scored 6 in the first quarter, 25 in the second. Now they've got 6 in the third with 3:50 remaining. This is Daryl Garner putting up from the right side. An awkward shooting style. Rebound, Reveno. Reveno's got 5 rebounds. Pay's pass is intercepted, and a great job of keeping the ball on the dribble by Janilla as he fell down. Gives it to Garner, and Pereira will bring it up. 21-point lead for Menlo. It was 19 at the half. And Reveno rejects Pereira's shot. He never had a chance. The supple to Ferrando's shot from 4 off the glass rolls around and out. Reveno picks up the rebound. Ferrando holds it on top now. Reveno inside, drives off one man. Pay in the corner, gives to Ferrando. It gets to Ferrando on the right baseline. His shot is no good. Halpern gets the rebound, misses the close lay-in, and Reveno punches it in. It looked like he actually tipped that with a closed fist. But he gets the points nonetheless. That's 10 for Eric. Reveno has 7 rebounds. Halpern and Pay 6 each. Nelson puts the ball on the floor inside. Janilla drives, lays it up, no good. Gets his own rebound, tip, no good. And Garner's tip rolls out, and the ball is knocked off Ferrando's face, and Halpern loses the ball out of bounds. Ball does go to Menlo. Halpern was agonizing as if it had been called off of him. Ferrando walks, but is called for, there's a foul called first. Aragon students, always known for their class, are waving dollar bills at the referees as if they're responsible for the 23-point deficit. Supple holds the ball on the right side angle. Halpern on top, lob pass to Reveno. Reveno drives, dishes to Supple, and Supple has an easy layup from the right side. Reveno is double teamed, but just squeezed the ball through in between 2 men to Supple, and Supple has 4 points for the night now. Pereira trying to drive past. Ferrando can't do it. Jerkovic gives to Pereira on top. Jerkovic on the right side angle. Pereira on top, drives the lane, puts up a 10-footer, and it rolls in. 41-18, it's a 23-point lead for Menlo. Menlo's making Aragon look like less than the second-place team it is. This is Pay on the baseline. Pay drives the baseline all the way, puts up a layup high off the glass and good. John Pay, 17 points, 13 in the first half, 4 here in the quarter. 1:10 left in the third quarter. It's a 43-18 lead for Menlo. Air ball put up by number 20, Sam Manu, in the game for the first time. Pay takes it down. Halpern on the right side angle. Inside pass to Supple. Supple loses it out of bounds. Tries to save it, but it already bounced on the blue line. 45 seconds remain in the third quarter. Aragon takes the ball. They trail by 25. It's amazing to think that this game was once tied 6-6 at the end of the first quarter of play. Manu on top. This is Pereira. Menlo's defense has prevented Aragon from successfully going inside most of the night. And Nelson tries to drive to the basket and walks on his way. Supple will inbound for Menlo. Gives it to Pay. Pay hounded by Pereira, but dribbles past him easily. Now slows it down as he brings it across half court and gives it to Ferrando. Halpern double teamed and the ball goes off of Jerkovic as he was double teaming Halpern. 8 seconds remain in the first half. Inbounds pass behind the back from Revenue to Pay. Pay lays it over his shoulder on a reverse layup, not even using the glass. 1 second remaining in the quarter. Pereira doesn't get it off. What a play by Eric Revenue and John Pay. 8 minutes remaining in the game, and Menlo's lead stretches from 19 to 27 in the third quarter. At the end of 3 quarters, it's Menlo 45 and Aragon 18. Ready for the fourth quarter tip. And it's controlled by Javius, who's back in the game after skipping the whole third quarter with 4 personal fouls. Score by quarters for Menlo, 6-21-14. For Aragon, 6-6-6. Number 33 is Eric Guyton into the game for Aragon. This is Guyton, lob pass to Pereira. Pereira puts it on the floor. Lob pass to Nelson. Nelson turnaround jumper from 6 feet off the rim, no good. Ferrando controls the rebound. 3 rebounds for Drew in the game. Drew puts it to Pay and Menlo goes back into another stall. Ferrando fakes the drive, puts it back out to Supple, who's in the game for Protiva. Ferrando is double teamed. Shoots it to Revenue. Revenue cuts underneath and lays it in from the left side and makes it 47-18. 12 points for Eric Revenue in the game now. Pereira loses control of the dribble. Right side, Javius tries to drive, clutch, gets his own gets the rejection back and lays it in. Revenue rejected the shot, but it went right back to Javius. Pay to Halpern. Halpern fakes the pass to Revenue, gives to Supple. It gets back out to the corner to Ferrando. Supple back to Ferrando. Ferrando drives all the way in the lane. He's got a lane. He dishes to Revenue. Revenue clutches it once. His shot is rejected. There's a foul on the rebound. And it goes against Menlo. Aragon will take over. Javius misses his first one from the line, and the loose ball is knocked out of bounds by Menlo. Janilla in the game for Garner for Aragon. This is Javius in the right baseline. Double team, puts up the shot. Too hard. Pay skies for the rebound. He's got 8. 6:05 remaining in the game. Menlo's lead remains at 27. It's 47-20. Pay fakes the spin dribble. Dishes to Ferrando. Ferrando's double team. Ball knocked away by Pereira. The ball's loose on the floor, and it's off of Ferrando out of bounds. Javius to inbound from underneath and tries to force it inside to Nelson, who was double teamed. It's knocked away by Pay. Timeout for Menlo with 5:52 remaining in the game. The lead remains at 27. It's 47-20 for the Knights. Javius to inbound, lob pass. Nelson brings it down, puts up one off the glass, no good from 8. Halpern gets the rebound. Matt's got 7 on the night. Pay has 8, Revno has 7. Since the beginning of the second quarter, Menlo has outscored the Dons 41-14. Pay holds the ball. 3-2 defense now for Aragon, trying to break up the stall. Pay dishes to Revno. Revno pumps once, twice, and walks before he gets the shot off. Unusual number of traveling violations, it seems, in tonight's game. Might be due to the pressing defenses of both teams. Pereira bounce pass inside, is knocked away, another steal. This is Pay again. Pay hesitates on the dribble, drives to the lane, dishes off to Supple. Supple pumps and twists and puts up a corkscrew layup that never even touches iron, and there's going to be a jump ball between Pay and Geithner. It's Guyton, not Geithner, and Pay controls it. Lob pass from Halpern to Revno, and Revno has an easy layup. Another assist for Matt Halpern. Seems to have a knack of knowing where his teammates are before he even gets the ball. Guyton gets a pass, drives the lane, puts up a one-hand left-hander off the glass. Rebound for Janilla. Got inside for the offensive rebound and put it in. It's 49-22. Bounce pass to Pay. 4:45. Menlo has a 27-point lead. Expect that we'll be seeing some reserves soon. Ferrando under heavy pressure, dishes to Revno. Revno bounce pass back to Ferrando. He gives it to Supple in the right corner. Underneath to Ferrando, drives into the lane, bounce pass to Revno. Revno puts it up from 6, off the rim twice, no good. Rebound for Javius. Javius drives to the key, takes about 3 steps, no call, dishes to Nelson, and Nelson lays it in from the right side. Ferrando brings it across court, inside pass to Halpern. Halpern underneath, and his layup is goaltended by Javius. Halpern will be credited with the basket. He'll have 8 for the night. Basket puts Menlo over the 50 mark. They lead 51-24 as Aragon calls a timeout with 4:01 left in the game. Pereira brings the ball up court. Menlo's in a 3-2 zone. Camel drives the lane, dishes to Pereira. Pereira whips it underneath of Javius, and Pay is called for the foul on Javius. Javius will go to the line with bonus situation now. 1-1, and it's around and off, and Revno goes for the rebound, but loses it out of bounds. Javius inbounds to Nelson, right back to Javius, tries to muscle inside Revno. Revno doesn't make an attempt for fear of fouling him, and Supple's inbounds pass is knocked away by Janilla. No inbound from the side. Bounce pass into Pay. Pay's double teamed quickly, and he's fouled by Camel as he's tries to send the pass up to Ferrando. Camel picks up his 3rd personal, and Menlo will try to inbound again. Again, it goes to Pay, and again, he's double-teamed, and this time he escapes, and he drives all the way into the lane, puts up a 10-footer off the back rim, no good. Rebound for Javius. High dribble, and he's called for it. Brought the ball over his shoulder. 25-point lead, 3:25 left. Bounce pass to Pay, gives to Revno. Revno tries to turn, dishes to Pay. Pay drives the lane, lays it up, 2-hand rebound for Halpern. Halpern's fouled on his way up. He's smothered, and his shot almost goes anyway. Foul is called on Sal Janilla, picks up his 2nd personal. Halpern puts in the free throw. Second one by Matt Halpern is good, giving him 10 points for the night. I believe he's 6 for 6 from the line. 53-26, and Pay intercepts again. Pay's defense tonight has been almost impeccable. Ferrando holds the ball on top spin dribble, gets him to the right side angle. Revno to Supple. Supple left-hand dribble and delayed by 1 to Revno on the baseline, and Revno puts it back out to Pay on top inside of 3 minutes left in the game. Pay almost loses the ball but controls and bounces a pass out to Ferrando. And Ferrando tries to get past and is fouled by Camel, trying to dribble from left to right. Ferrando goes to the line looking for his 3rd point of the night. Camel now has 4 fouls along with Javius. This game seems to have been put away a long time ago. Ferrando puts in the 2nd one. Menlo now has only Woodside to get past in order to win the league championship. Defeated Woodside once before this year. Javius puts in one off the glass from about 12 feet away. Menlo defeated Woodside in the Lions tournament earlier this year in a close game. John Pay going to the line looking for a 20-point night. He's got 19 so far. And it's over and in. He makes it 20 and gives Menlo a 28-point lead. Their biggest of the night. It's 56-28. This will probably be Menlo's biggest victory of the year over a team that certainly has not been their weakest opposition. It's just far and away has to be Menlo's best game. Pereira holding the ball, gives to Camel. Camel tries to drive to the lane, draws 2 men to him. Pereira clutches it underneath Reveno, and someone is called for the foul as Pereira puts the shot up. Pereira puts the first one of his 2 free throws home. This next one is short off the rim, bounces high. Reveno gets the rebound, outlet pass to Pay, gives to Supple. Supple drives, lets one man roll past him and lays it in from the left side. 6 points for Supple, 8 rebounds for Eric Reveno. This is Javius. He's fouled on his way up before the shot, but he'll go to the line anyway. Wholesale substitutions now by Menlo. Javius at the line with a 30-point lead for Menlo. Tuxedo, Jervis Williams, Chris Grant, Bobby Fitzpatrick, and Kevin Howard have all entered the game for Menlo. At the 2-minute mark, 59-30 to score as Javius puts this one in. Crowd gave the whole Menlo starting lineup a standing ovation as they exited the game. They certainly deserved it. John Pay, 21 points, 8 rebounds. Eric Reveno, 14 points, 8 rebounds. Matt Halpern, 10 points, 8 rebounds. Brian Protiva picked up 4 points tonight. Williams in the backcourt gives to Grant. Ferrando, 4 points and 3 rebounds from his guard position. And Mike Supple, 6 points. Grant's pass to Williams is batted away. And the pass down low to Eric Nicholson produces 2 points. It's 59-33, 135. Williams, errant pass, but Grant saves it, keeps it in bounds, brings it into the forecourt. He's closely guarded, and the ball's knocked away. This is Mickey Mitchell, but lost control on his dribble and traveled with the ball. Menlo will get it back with a 26-point lead and 1:23 remaining. Fitzpatrick to Grant. Grant's got 2, and he walks trying to get between 2 men. Play has turned a little sloppy here in the last 2 minutes of play. A brick thrown up by Vi Mafu, and the rebound goes out of bounds off Menlo. Inbounding will be Andre McClish. McClish to Mafu. Mafu drives, and he travels. 3 traveling violations in the last minute now. Williams inbounds, long pass to Tuxedo. There's no one there. He dishes to Howard. Howard puts one up off the glass and good from 6 feet away. Kevin Howard picks up 2 points. Set up well by Mike Tuxedo on a nice pass. Tuxedo now picks up a rebound, and he's fouled as he comes down with it. Tuxedo goes to the line looking for his first points of the night. 1-and-1 situation, and it's around and out. Rebound for Joe Ulmer. This is McClish, and he throws up a impossible shot that doesn't even catch iron. Another rebound for Tuxedo. Fitzpatrick picks up the loose ball, dishes to Howitt. Howitt looking for the pass, goes to Williams. Williams drives lane all the way, lays it up, and lays it in as he's fouled. A looping shot that never touched anything but net from 5 feet away. Jervis Williams misses the free throw, almost gets his own rebound back. Williams got a rousing ovation for that great lay-in from the Menlo fans. 26 seconds remaining. Menlo leads 63-33. Mafu tries to put up a turnaround, looks for it from 12 feet, no good off the front rim. Rebound for Howitt, and Howitt's fouled as he comes down with it, and he'll go to the line. Kevin Howitt misses the free throw on the 1-and-1 off the right iron. He was looking for his 3rd points tonight. This is Mitchell. And there's a loose ball picked up by Nicholson. Now Howitt steals it. Williams has the ball, and he's called for traveling. He was 2 seconds remaining in the game. Inbound pass. Bomb put up and down by Joe Ulmer. Picks up 2 points, but it's about 28 short of what they needed. Final score here from Haynes Prim Pavilion on a night when Menlo could do no wrong. The Knights 63 and the Aragon Dons 35. "35 points was all that Aragon could muster tonight against a tough Menlo defense, and 35 was probably more than they deserved. They picked up 17 of those in the final quarter. Once again, the final score, Menlo 63 and Aragon 35.